Does it need to be there? Not necessarily. Guess I could move it, but it does risk. As oh, hello.
Eep.
Hello there. I'm Steve from Mac84, and welcome to whatever this live stream is, because we'll see how this goes. So, yeah, no worries, Chris. Hey, everyone tuning in, hello. So this is going to be a bit different from my normal live streams as I pick up the bubble wrap I'm running over. Hopefully everybody is doing okay. And I'm certainly feeling scuzzy today. That's why we're trying something new here. So I don't have enough time to do a live stream and finish this stupid project of this damn Compaq that's been on my desk for way too long. Want to get this off this table, because this table is really the only table I allow myself to put a current project on. That's a lie. But anyway, I keep telling myself that. I want to finish this thing. I have some SuperDisk drives to try, including this 250 one. And this is an IDE one. I believe this is a SCSI one. I think. Yeah, that's a SCSI one. That's from VCF Midwest. But, anywho, we're doing something a bit different today. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be recording some stuff for this video as I move the camera around. So you see I have my big old camera set up here. So I'm going to be mostly addressing that. Not this as much, but that. So it's going to be a bit weird. You're sort of going to be a fly on the wall type thing. I will be still talking to the chat. We'll still reply to the chat between recordings and such. But you're going to sort of see how the sausage is made. And I do this a lot on my Patreon and supporter streams. But I figured, let me give a taste of this to everybody else. And if you enjoy it, well, if you support me, you could find out about when I do this often. So, what I'm... Whoops. I get caught on the cable here. I am streaming from this PC laptop, which may burst into flames at any moment. So there's that excitement here. Yeah. So this Compaq, if you didn't see the videos, shame on you. How dare you? Go watch those when you can. But this Compaq has been through a lot. I got it for $35. It was supposed to have a SuperDisk drive. It didn't have a SuperDisk drive. The hard drive was failing. We put a blue SCSI card into there and all that fun stuff. Yes, flames, as Drake says. And so hopefully we can make some progress on this today. And I could film it along the way and get stuff done. Now, the dryer is making noises in the background. So is the furnace. So it is what it is. I will be wearing this little microphone for the camera recording during that. But yeah, that's basically my introduction. I do have the comments on my phone, so I will be able to periodically respond. And I have to plug the microphones in. I have to set the camera up. It's going to be a whole thing. So I'm going to do stuff, and hopefully you stick around. Hopefully it's enjoying to you. Enjoying? Wow. It's... How would you say that? Enjoying to you. Hopefully it's enjoyable? Words are hard. It's Saturday night. I'm ready to go to bed. Oh boy. Anyway. We're off to a great start. So, enjoyable. Oh, thank you, Tom, with the words. I swear, English is my main language. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Hey, alright, so, We haven't said hello to anybody in the chat because I'm a blabbering idiot. What else is new? We have Eric of Eric's Edge. We have Mike of Mike's Mess. CDI. Captain Chaos. Tom Barber of Badoop is here. We also have Dylan and Retrotech Chris. And Sam and Enzo and SadMac356. We also have Everything is Broken Garage. KMac Vintage. Nick. Drake. The fabulous Drake. Super fabulous. Card Thrower's here. The list jumped. Shellfox is here. Carl's here. SJ Bryan is here. And Bruce is here. Oh my god. Thank God Bruce is here. Go get him, Bruce! Alright, so what we're going to be trying to do today is mess with this computer. Before I do that, there we go. Before I do that, I will be running over there to get something, hopefully, and I'll be back in a moment. So just give me like a moment, and I'll be back, maybe. And until then, you can count the pieces of bubble wrap on this drive. That's exciting, isn't it? That's very exciting. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back, and we'll begin. Alright, we're back. Had to grab my all-important mouse pad. Because what's tinkering around with a computer without a mouse pad? What am I doing? I don't know. Aren't you used to this by now? It's like my floor. Oh, boy. Perfect entertainment. Oh, God. This is not going to go well. But you're all along for the ride. I apologize in advance. Alright, so let me get this set up here so I can get my microphone, which is charging over there. Let me go grab that. Hopefully this thing has enough of a charge to work. Otherwise we'll be in real trouble. Oops. I turned that off, didn't I? I'm betting 1,000 today. I'll plug the microphone into the camera. And, oh, that battery's low. But I do have a longer cable. So I could probably just do with that. Maybe? Sure. We'll go with that. Sorry. I docked the chat. Now it's too tiny and I can't see. You made a dent in your shelving. Excellent. I'm so glad that you are so confident in my abilities, Mike. It really warms my heart. Where the hell did I put that USB cable I had all of 5 minutes ago? There it is. Yay. Okay. So, let's get this show on the road, huh? I have to set up my camera, which you probably won't be able to see. It's going to be a lot of imagination here. Isn't that great? That's what you pay to see. Well, this is a free stream. What are you going to do? I'm going to trip over wires. We're going to pull wires. Things are going to break and explode, just like Mike predicted. Let's turn on our fancy camera. And you have to position this properly and zoom it in. And all this stuff everyone takes for granted when they do a video. And my camera is not is not mounted firmly because I must have bumped into it because I'm so smart. Watch as Steve drops his expensive camera live on YouTube. There we go. Alright, let's settle that in. Let's move our fancy tripod and not get all the cables in kerfuffle here. Alright. Wow. These legs are not helping me out here. Come on, Mr. Tripod. Why don't you want to be all steady and perfect the way you should be? Alright, that's good enough. Oh crap, I forgot my iPad. I need that to control the camera between takes. Otherwise, this will be even more of a cluster F. If I were an iPad, where would I be? That's right, it was upstairs. Ugh. Count the amount of Mac SEs in the background. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Isn't this exciting, folks? So exciting. So exciting. Oh, well, if you looked over there, if you were psychic, there's some accuracies hiding over there. Oh, boy. I want to count image writers. Well, you could do that, too. So anyway. Oh, that's right. I put my stickers in here so I wouldn't lose them. These are from Drake. Part of the Satanic Mac Club. Look at these adorable stickers. If you support Drake somehow and give money in his pocket, maybe, he might send you some cool stickers. Because he's cool like that. Aren't they cute? Anyway. Let's set this up. Which I should have done like 30 minutes ago, but... planning. This is the exciting part of the stream where Steve battles with the Wi-Fi to connect to his iPad. Settings. Thingamajig. Other thingamajig. Thinking noises. All 50 of you watching, I'm deeply sorry. Alright, back to the wall. Here we go. Put them on your child's lunchbox. I will save them until then. That's why I haven't stuck them on anything. That's the secret. I surely didn't misplace them, then find them, and then put them on my iPad so I would not lose them again. Alright, cool. Let's move some of this garbage so I can put the iPad here. And it would probably be a smart idea to plug the iPad into some power using the cable that I just picked up off the floor. Oh god, I need a brain transplant. Does anyone want to volunteer their brain? You just gotta be slightly less crazy than I am. Just slightly. I'm not asking for a lot here. No takers? Comes with a free lunch. Here it is. Well, we don't need this Apple keyboard, for better or worse. Put that over here, next to the very sad Amiga 2000 shell. This is so exciting. You've seen me plug things in. You've seen me trip over things. You've seen my beautiful shorts. What more could you ask for? Some exciting content? Well, we don't do that here on Mac 84. Alright, so we got the iPad plugged in. Camera has a good view of my ass, so that's perfect. You waddle over in this direction. And make sure the camera is set up like so. Perfecto. Okay. So that microphone is plugged in, and that's full power. But we do have to plug in the one that I'm going to be using, because the battery power is too low. Because I thought I charged it. And I did plug it in, but it wasn't plugged into the wall. So it's full of PCs and cats. Oh boy. Alright, let's shuffle on over. He's sitting in the chair. Now it's a stream as the microphone cable pulls down. Ow! Oh, that chair's low. You can see my legs. Oh no! The illusion is broken. If you don't have monitors everywhere, are you a real YouTuber? I'd say no. Alright, this is where the iPad comes in handy. Because I can make sure I'm in focus and such. Or at least try to. Alright, let's look at your comments for the first time in 15 minutes. Oh, God. Well, Justin, the whole purpose of this stream is to get this damn Compaq off of this stupid disk so I can put something better on there. Like an image writer. Or more image writers. Oh, boy. Be sure to send me more image writers. Oh, gosh. It's a lateral move. Oh, there's multiple hammers here. We got the mallet of encouragement. And there should be another hammer here somewhere. Well, we did do that on last New Year's, not the prior one, but coming into 2023. That image writer LQ is actually right. You see below that chair, there's a huge box of beige behind it that looks like a Mac 2. Yeah, that's an image writer LQ. The thing is freaking chunky. All right, let's temporarily move our toolbox out of the way where I will promptly forget about it. And make some room on the desk for me filming an introduction to whatever the heck we're going to do here today. Because there's no script. Hey, I already had a mouse pad. You didn't have to grab that one. There's no script. There's no planning. I just have a loose idea in my head. And I want this thing off of my desk. Ugh. And we'll make a silly thumbnail later, because I do those later. Our blue scuzzy, acting as a nice hat. That's grounded properly, I'm sure. I certainly haven't used up all my brain power and energy fighting all the water coming into the basement. No sirree. Alright. What else am I supposed to do here? We got that. We got graphics cards. Where did I put the graphics cards? Oh, poopy. Poopy doopy. Although he didn't say poop. Oop, there goes the blue scuzzy. Crap. There was a reason. There was a reason I put them somewhere. If I could remember where that place was, I think I'd be happier right now. No. Crap. Oh, boy. Yeah, I wanted to try out a different graphics card in this machine. And I also wanted to try out, ow, I stepped on something pointy, some other things. And we can't do that if I don't know where the hell I put the thing. Hi. Oh. I really am not faking this. I am disorganized and confused right now. Oh, come on. I had it here. Maybe I was smart and I put it like down here, thinking, hey, you'll tinker with this later while you're sitting in this chair. No, that's the SCSI card. Watch Steve look for stuff. Live. Oh, there's the other drive. I don't know how I managed to pin Justin's comment, but there we go. Well, we got a lot of rain, and there seems to be a bit of a thing going on. So, unfortunately, yes, there's water finding its way into the basement. Thankfully, it's on the other side, because if it was on this side, I'd A, be electrocuted, and B, be very upset. So, got that going for me. Where the hell did this stupid graphics card go? Ugh. This is Jeff says that's exactly how every live stream I do goes. One's supposed to be like 30 minutes. It took 3 hours. I think my record is 11 hours, 10 minutes, and 9 seconds, or 10 hours, 9 minutes, and 8 seconds, or something ridiculous. I don't know, Justin, but I'll be happy to do it again for the low price of $9.99.95. Try to versatile runner. All right, let's try and find this graphics card so we could get the show on the road here, and all these kind people helping out with the show could go home. And my hairstylist, my other made up things. Oh, there are the cards. See, I had them greatly ish within the vicinity. So we have an ATI Rage XL, and we have a Matrox. I think it's a G450 or something like that. All of $3 from VCF Midwest. And I remember when the guy sold me this card, he said, "It's not a great card, but it's a card." So there we go. All right, now we could pretend we're doing something. Let me get you guys at a slightly better angle here. So you gotta. Oh, look! You see all the crap I piled on my chair. How lovely! How awesome! That's just great. Are you just sleep deprived? What's sleep? I don't know what that is. I like sleeping. Sleeping's fun. All right, let's waddle over here. Ugh. That's where the magic will happen. Magic. Let's wake up the camera, please. There we go. And move this monitor so I can actually see what I'm doing. And we're going to film a little intro. Oh gosh, this camera is completely pointed the wrong direction. We're going to film a little intro here. I'd love to have a camera person. Or a robot. I'm sure they sell those things, right? A robot arm for your camera to do things to it or something. Sounds futuristic. Alright, let's continue with whatever the heck this is. Ooh, you bought a logic analyzer. Very nice. Yeah, I'll probably do the Matrox one. No magic smoke. Let's hope not. Alright, I have to adjust this here. Camera. Go there. Alright. You're going to watch me try and be professional. Little do the people not watching this live stream know that I wing it. And so far, things happen. What the heck is this? I need to memorize what this is before I record this. It's a Matrox. It says G45, so I'm going to guess it's a G450. Let's go with that. People will correct me in the comment section, and that's engagement, folks. Alright, so let's adjust the camera to focus on the tower. And I'll stick my fat head somewhere between there and the tower, so I'm slightly out of focus, which is the way I love to live my life. Alright, going to ignore the comments for a little bit as I figure out what I want to do here. Oh, that's right, I was going to have a power tool or something. I'm going to start this. Oh no, I already did an intro before I did this. See, remembering is great. Oh boy, that monkey's going to pay. Oh, Easy Pass. Oh, have fun with that. They'll collect your bill or die trying. All right, let's try and record something here. Where's the button? There it is. Boop. Oh God, this better be working. Oh good, the microphone levels are picking up. I don't have any stupid hairs sticking up. Well, I probably do, but I can't see them, so they don't exist. Let's move this so we don't have as much glare on the beautiful stickers. And let's record this intro that I'm gonna repeat myself like 20 times over. My style is I record things multiple times and I just fix it in post. Let's hide our water bottle, and we're need to hide our iPad, kind of. I mean, I don't care, but There, that's fine. Put those there. And here we go. Let's sort of center ourselves so we look like we're not about to fall off our chair. Oh, God. Hello there, I'm Steve from Mac84, and today we're going to hopefully finally finish the work. See? That's great. Just flub that line. Hello there, I'm Steve from Mac84, and today we're finally going to hopefully finish our work on this Compaq Presario tower. If you haven't seen the previous videos I did on this subject, well, they're in the corner there where you can find the links in the video description. But this thing has taken us for quite a wild ride. First off, I bought it because there was supposedly a SuperDisk drive in there, an LS120 drive hiding in the floppy bay over there. But yeah, apparently that was swapped out along with the CD-ROM drive. And the hard drive was dying. So we replaced the hard drive with a blue SCSI. And although that worked, it was a bit of a convoluted effort to get this computer to have SCSI capabilities. So now the machine works, we're booting off of our blue SCSI, but I do want to try two things. I want to upgrade the graphics card with one of these PCI graphics cards, and I want to see if one of these super drives, and I want to, let me cut there, and I'll just pick it up with the zoom in. See, it's a trick. And I'll see if one of these SuperDisk drives will work inside this computer, or more than one. Let's see if I can. Then I should probably, yeah, I know what I'm doing. And we'll see if one of these SuperDisk drives will fit in this computer, or more than one. So be sure you're subscribed and stay tuned. Alright, that should work. Oh boy. Perfect spot for B-roll. Alright, so, now I'm going to set up this monitor, face everything this way, so I will be sitting here and tinkering around with this thing. And I'll be able to look at the comments better and such. So, Matrox Millennium Vintage. Well, as long as it still works. I don't care what vintage it is. Now the fun part. Finding out where I put all these wires and such for the monitor. Because that's going to fall. And look, a screw that I misplaced from somewhere. We'll put you over here and forget that you exist. We need our monitor here. We need our tower. And I need a VGA cable, which I stole for something else, but there's one right here on the floor, because of course it is. Perfecto. As I waddle slowly behind the desk, not to knock anything over. Alright. Alright, so we have keyboard, mouse, video, and we need a power cable, and we're ready to roll. And where did I steal the power cable from for this? Oh, that's right. That stupid Amiga. Lousy thing taking my power cables. How dare you? Here's one. We'll just steal you. How about that? Now, as soon as I plug this in, the machine may turn on, because computers. So let me get back in the seat here. Hello, lovely folks. Final resting place of the screw. Everyone remind me where I put that screw in about 3 years when I'm looking for it. I don't know what it's for. It's just a screw. Oh, actually, wait. This, I think... Ah, crap. What did this go to? Well, it's going right there next to Anakin Skywalker, so... There you go. That's... Oh! There's a thing on the floor. That's what, it's alright. It's just the power cable. I remove the iPad here. Hey, I'm still recording on the DSLR. That's good footage. That's great. That's perfect. Alright, we could go into studio mode here, because there's no way I'm switching things around on the PC right now. So we'll shrink this. Oh, well, thank you. You can buy my shirts. I just noticed who you are. Hi. Hi, Tara. You can buy my merch and crap like that well, not crap, it's fine quality garments and products at shop.mac84.net. I'll put the thingy in the thing. At the type here. Hopefully that works. I'm having flashbacks to my college television station days. Do you do shots of Red Bull before starting? It's required. I do not. But anyway. Finally found an LS240 drive that works. Well, hopefully one of these stupid drive works. I don't know. Alright, so let's get this set up here so we could have a PC that sort of functions. Why do I have two USB mice on the desk here? Oh, one's USB and one is... why do I have two? One's PS2. That should work fine. Unless it's broken. Anywho. When I was playing on Roll Tournament, I probably switched to it. Alright. Yeah, I just added a few shirts to the little merch store there. Prices are set pretty darn low, so I make like $1 or $2. So, you know, nobody's required to buy anything. You don't want to buy anything, that's fine. You don't gotta. No pressure. It's not like you're like supporting me going through college or anything like that. No, I don't know where this stuff comes from in my mind. All right, let's make sure the power to the monitor works, and it doesn't because we didn't plug into the power. But every good geek person has more power cables sitting around than they know what to do with, so we'll just plug that in. There we go. This power cable has to go over here. We're going to just turn that off for now. Plug that in. Alright, so how did I wrap that around that? Well, we're going to deal with it. Oh boy. Whoever just joined in the chat, hi. Alright, so let's set up this camera so we can sort of record what the heck I'm doing here. We'll need to autofocus the thing. Yeah, that's good enough. And we're going to get a weird over-the-shoulder shot of me, but that's fine. So do I have to actually boot up this thing? Yeah, I guess, I mean, it's a PC. I guess I should uninstall the drivers or something like that. We have to download the drivers. Ah, crap. Alright, where's that Ethernet cable? Recording videos. It's so fun. I think I downloaded them already. They may be on the desktop, but I cannot remember. So I'm plugging in the network cable just in case. It's one of those things where you go to get something from the store and then you end up going back to the store like 20 times because you forgot to get the thing that you originally went to go get. Oh, did I take out that? Hold on. I want to make sure I took out that. I want to make sure I took out that VRAM module that was just sort of like hanging in the wind there. Did I take that out? I can't tell. I sure hope so. I bet you it's still in there. Yes, it is. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm sure that wouldn't have, like, shorted something out eventually. Let's fish that out of there. All right, we got it, folks. See, you would have missed that. Oh, God. Oh, that's what that screw is for. It's meant to hold the whole tray of this machine in. We'll just cut this out later, I'm sure. Why even bother recording anything anyway? No one's gonna watch it. I'm such a positive person today. Alright, let's finally go over in this direction. Hopefully everyone's having a decent Saturday. Styrrider box. Where? Your guess is as good as mine, folks. Alright, let's, there we go. You can you'll hopefully be able to see what I'm doing here. Yeah, it is awfully cold out. Kind of sucks. Alright, let's position some of this stuff. Let's move those over there. And I'm going to give a little talk about why I'm going to choose the Matrox card over anything else. Probably zoom this out a bit so people see my face instead of just my chin. Only chins? I don't know. That sounds terrible. Oh boy. Yeah, this is what gets fun with filming yourself. You got, like, I'm not in frame, but I am, and then, like, this iPad's in the shot. It shouldn't be, but also, well, I guess, yeah, that's fine. You just need to see the computer. Who cares about me? There we go. Only for the chins. Dear Steve from Mac84, you have been demonetized for criminal content against nature. Alright, so we got our blue SCSI there. We got our video cards here. We got our video memory here. And we got a squeaky chair. And in this frame, I look like a whale because you just see, like, you just see from, like, this up in the back of me, I'm like, brains! Alright, let's see. Make sure the glare on the monitor isn't terrible. It is. So we have to move that. You're not seeing the final frame, but you will eventually. Wow, I need a haircut. Got nice mullet action going on there. Wardrobe change. Alright. Monitor's on. Flux capacitor's fluxing. Let's boot it up, and then I'll uninstall the drivers, I guess. And we'll see. Let's make sure that this is going to be focused on the... getting out of the way. I want to focus on the monitor. Because I'll introduce it, then I'll just get out of the shot. So, yeah, I guess I'll press record. Let's go. It's going to turn on by itself because it's stupid. Where's the power cord? Oh yeah, the G4 Cube box that I dragged over there from the other side of the basement because I'm like, I'll do a video on this. Boy. There we go. It turns on by itself still. I love it. What better farty noises that made. Alright, so what I'm going to do is boot this thing up, make sure it still works. No, that's a bad intro. I almost forgot to take the video memory module out of this machine. Last time we shoved that in to try and get more performance out of it, but it didn't work because it was too fat to fit in that slot. But we're going to try different graphics cards, but before we do that, I just want to boot up the machine, make sure it still works, and maybe uninstall those graphics drivers to prevent any headaches in the future. Alright, that's fine, but we'll keep recording. And as I do that, I will shift my fat butt over here, move the camera a bit closer. So now we get, oops, wrong focus thing. Currently tinkering with my Pentium 3 Gateway laptop. That sounds like more fun than this. Just zoom in there. Actually, you know what? I can zoom in. Zoom in further. Further, I say. Let's move this iPad here so I can actually finagle it. There we go. So we can skip the memory test. As I realize one of the keyboard legs is down. Floppy drive is making floppy noises. Come on. You booting up or not? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I bet the SCSI card is unplugged. Is that why the SCSI cord was here? by? No, this is a different SCSI card. That was... Oh. Yeah, because I pulled the whole thing out. Well, no one will have to know. Let's just move over here. And yep, that's the problem there. Let's turn this off. Someone put the silly thing in reverse. Alright, the SCSI card wasn't plugged in all the way because I've removed the thing. It's fine, it's a PC. It'll be fine. And through the magic of jump cut, no one will ever know except you folks. Isn't this fun? You could see my blunders. Come on. Justin, I take no responsibility for any shenanigans that go on between you and that card. My apologies in advance. Alright, there we go. It still sees all the SCSI devices, so that's good. Just realized I'll have to shut up and actually not talk to the chat because it'll end up in the final video. Oh boy. So I guess if I want to install this Matrox card, I will have to uninstall the, I think it's ATI drivers. Or I guess we can just leave them in there, because, yeah, I guess we have to leave them in there, otherwise we won't have anything. But let me make sure we have these drivers installed. Or at least downloaded, rather. Use your words, Stephen. My documents. I have nothing in my documents. Really? I thought I put them in there. Guess not. Alright, let's go online and see if we could get the drivers for this video card that we're going to install. There we go. Good old internet. Here it is, a Matrox G450. Let's zoom in here because everyone loves to see downloading progress bars. Just cut off the URL because that's my personal website. There's nothing interesting for anybody on there except me. I don't know, RetroFox. We're recording stuff for my future upcoming video with this PC, which will hopefully be the last in a long time. This is like a fly-in-the-wall type deal where I'm recording with my camera, and you're here to watch the fun as we wait 4 minutes and 8 seconds to download a graphics card driver that is all of 6.3 megabytes. Internet. The hammer's on the other side of the desk where I would threaten it. Here's where I could use some ideas. What other power tool should I threaten with this thing? Should I threaten this thing with, rather, in the thumbnail of this video? I've already used a hammer and a saw, maybe a drill, or a big hammer, or something. I don't know. Something stupid. Thumbnails are just fun. Flamethrower. I did find my drill, so that's good. Carthor says drill. TomTom Computing says drill. Butane torch. I don't have one of those. I don't have a chainsaw. Crowbar. I don't have a crowbar. I do have a tire iron. Someone will call Computer Protective Services on me. He's hurting a vintage rare computer. Yes, it's a Compaq, but still, he's hurting it. It's rare. I just noticed. I zoomed out so I wouldn't record my URL there, and it's in the frickin' dialog box. So who the frick cares? Read for caps. Oh boy, all good ideas. Let me zoom into this chat. Can I zoom in this chat? No, I can't. Maybe if I just do Control Plus, will make it bigger. No. Well, I'll continue to be blind. Sorry, folks. Steak knife. A knife might be a good idea, but yeah, I feel like the saw was already a thing. But anyway. Hopefully this graphics card driver will be done in a minute, and then we could do stuff. I mean, I'm making a lot of assumptions with this PC here. I'm assuming that I could just install an updated graphics card driver and reboot and we'll be fine. Trash compactor. Nice. Best computer you did video editing on. I hope it was slightly faster than this model. I mean, they used this case for years, apparently, and there was all sorts of processors and junk that they threw in here. I get a lot of comments on the video that was, oh, I had the exact same one, but mine had this and this. Well, then yours wasn't the exact same one. You had the case, but the rest of the insides were different. My Mac Pro went to sleep, so I can't tell how many people are on the chat now. Oh, we got 86 people. Holy crap. Hi. Good afternoon. Evening. Whatever it is by you. Hi. Welcome to whatever this is. Hope you are not falling asleep yet. Please consider subscribing to the channel and so on. Please. I need food. Did I leave a CD in here? Yes, I did. What did I leave it here? Roller Coaster Tycoon Deluxe. Ah, perfect game. Love that thing. I'm still recording on this camera. Alright, perfect. That's done. Put the CD elsewhere. Alright. So now we're going to film me unzipping the driver. This is exciting. See if I zoom in a little bit there. You know, just go up like that. There we go. Alright, so we're going to extract this download of the driver, and hopefully this installation will be straightforward without pain and suffering, or at least I could hope. Make sure your graphics hardware is installed properly. Make sure your Matrox graphics hardware is properly installed. Okay, so we have to put the card in first and then install this. Good to know. And this is where we jump cut to me already having the card installed in the computer. Because professionalism. I need a screwdriver, don't I? I'm tripping over cables here. This is going to end poorly, I assure you. How do I have like 8 flathead screwdrivers and not one Phillips screwdriver? What the heck? Well, we'll deal with what we deal with. There's another screw. God dang it. Ow. Hold on. We'll get this eventually. I swear I just played an idiot on TV. Alright, so we're gonna... Oh, laundry's done. There's a lot of wires in the way of this thing. That's gonna buzz again real soon. I have to take this screw out first. Yeah. There's like wires in the way of this thing. Come on. Why won't you fit in that PCI slot? Don't tell me you're like a different voltage card or something. This power, like, the power supply cable is, like, right in the way here. Lift all of these cables up. This is the fun behind-the-scenes stuff you usually don't get to see in a video. A grown man yelling at a computer for having its wires sorted a certain way. Alright. Let's try this again. There we go. I swear, even the simplest of tasks. Watch as a man takes 8 hours to put a screw inside of a computer. Oh, come on. I should really just use that toolkit I just put on the shelf over there. You know what? It's fine. Who needs to screw things in properly when they can just dangle? Oh yeah, that's fine. How this thing hasn't caught on fire yet is beyond me. Alright, let me turn the dryer off and I will be back in 1 moment. And we're still recording. How about that? Alrighty. Back to whatever the hell we're doing over here. Oh boy. Hey, Guffum. Well, if it behaves, maybe we'll make it cry, huh? Alright, so let's rearrange that so you can see the glorious insides of it. Undo that a little bit. That's fine. Alright. Record. And power. Go. Yeah, even though I fixed the panel here, or at least I thought I did. Maybe it's broken again. It still just turns on when it feels like it. I don't have to push the power button. So we installed our new graphics card. Let's see if the system recognizes it or not. Hey, it's Sean. I'm going to be seeing you real soon. That's going to be very creepy for everybody in the chat. Yes, I'll be folding laundry live in the live stream. Oh, boy. Joe! Boop! Oh, don't worry, Bruce. I have no intention of this going well. What the hell is this? Computer setup and boot. I've never seen this before. That can't be good. At least it's outputting the video through the graphics card I just installed. So that's good. Maybe. VGA Snoop disabled. What? Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Mangling a Compaq. I like that. Well, good luck there, Saul. Hopefully me yelling at this PC inspires you. Come on. Just boot, please. Am I going to have to tell it to boot every single time now? Oh, thank goodness. My evil twin is about an hour's driving distance away. Sorry. The lights on the blue SCSI are blinking. Ooh, PCI to PCI bridge adapter. That's a lot of PCIs. Let's adjust this thing. There we go. Recommended. Specify location. Well, it just so happens that... Oh. Well, let's just run that software. Huh? Yeah, it's standard. It's fine. Sure. Oh gosh, this takes me back. We had an E-Machines tower that was similarly spec'd to this, and we put a PCI graphics card in there, and that was fun. No, I'm not restarting. Are you silly? We didn't do anything yet. All right. There we go. Now it sees it. Matrox Millennium G450 dual head DVI PCI. Yes, now I'll restart. Well, Carl, my E-Machines did not have the Never Obsolete sticker, but it was probably a year or two before that. It was an AMD 333 model. I think this is a 400 or something like that, or 450, so it's similarly spec'd. I still have the logic board, the motherboard to that thing. I think I threw out the case, though. I guess I'll need to find those CD-ROMs that I just had. Oh, poopy. Where did I put those? This is because... This is going to get very old very quickly. I wonder why the heck it just started doing that. If you can't see it, and I apologize, let me try and move the camera a bit closer. Because a lot of this is just going to be on the screen. How am I going to do this where you're not in the shot? Just like you, enough view right there. Now then you're in the shot. Sorry, folks. Oh, you know what? I could move the whole laptop. The whole bass and nothing but the bass. Alright, so we're gonna do some finagling here. Hold, please. See what I do for you kind folks? Ow! Did I divide by 0? Hopefully not. Well, let's get the crotch cam away from there. Yeah, nobody wants to see that. Boy. How far can you upgrade this? I'm sure this will run XP fine. I've put XP on slower machines. It's maxed out with memory. I think it's, what, 384 megs? So it's plenty of memory in here. Sure, it's taking a while to boot up. And the blue SCSI stopped blinking. Oh boy. Oh, what have I gotten myself into? Well, I have no idea if there's a BIOS update. I don't think Compaq has any of the drivers or anything on their website any longer. And it looks like we're frozen here, folks. I guess I should tell the camera that. We seem to be stuck here after that restart. So I'm going to do the 3-finger salute and hopefully we'll get this thing back up and running again. And that won't do it. Did this panel become disconnected again? Probably. Where's the blasted power button? Windows ME. This is boot attempt number 2 for a fatigued Steven who's going to edit this video sometime in the future. Open step on it. I'll step on the computer. Is that what you would need to do? Instructions were unclear. I guess I should turn the speakers on. Ah, Windows 98. When just simply adding a graphics card makes the computer stop working. Does anybody know what a VGA snooper is? And why I should or shouldn't have it enabled in the BIOS? Hello, everybody. Please subscribe to the channel. Please. I beg you. Alright, it's attempting to boot Windows 98 again. And that's where we froze, I think. Wait. Oh. No. That's where it freezes. No. Keep going, come on. I see some activity lights on the blue SCSI. Wait. Wait. Oh, thank goodness. So let's zoom the camera into the screen here, because that's the kind of important part for probably the rest of this section of the video here. There we go. Let's just press that so it's nice and focused. Let me bring this closer to me. Oh boy. UMAX speakers. Yeah, but these are Hewlett-Packard, so they go with that. I don't want to curse those speakers. The worst case scenario. Alright, we got our PCI going on here. Again, stuttering on startup. Very reassuring for that sound. Matrox software has detected a secondary device connected to your hardware. No, there's nothing else connected except the monitor. Thank you. No, I'm not registering. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's pushy. Well, let's go to settings here. And we're at, let's go to 1024 by 768. There we go. That's beautiful. 32-bit color. Schneider lens. Perfect. Now, I think we do need the CD for that Unreal Tournament game. Let's just see. Let's see if Unreal Tournament performs better now. Hey, we didn't need the CD. How about that? Pre-caching. Okay, well, the UI is a little laggy, but not nearly as bad as it was before. So let's leave everything on medium, 640 by 480. Minimum desired frame rate. Let's just leave it. Just to try and be in sync with what we did before. And let's start a session here. Let's see if this runs any better. Well, we're comparing this to previous, so... Oops. There we go. Alright. I mean, running better, I think. Compared to the slideshow that it was running before.
First blood.
I mean, yeah, this is much smoother. Much more playable. I have to change the controls here. There we go, much better. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I did see a putty tat. Alright, so this is running much better. Unfortunately, the frame counter thing is not really, like, displaying what I thought it would. Oh, hold on, let me do it again. Unfortunately, the frame counter here is not really presenting frames per second that I can read. It's just telling me some information, which I guess is helpful, but we can just tell that this is running much smoother than it was before with the built-in graphics chipset. So that's a great improvement for this game, but we are still on just a 1-versus-1 map here, and I'm curious how this will handle a more crowded map. Yeah, this is gonna be like so sluggish. Yeah, no, dodging does not work on the original. Or I don't have it enabled. I'm using a ball mouse. This takes me back. Let's change the options here just for funsies. We're gonna make this sweat 800 by 600. This poor thing. Okay, I have to enable it. Well, it just sort of froze there. Hold on. Hold, please. There we go. Yes. Controls. Input. That's fine. This poor little system. Actually, still running pretty smoothly. I mean, I could feel it chugging along a little bit more, but alright, we're definitely changing the resolution back. Oh boy. Even just selecting that takes forever. You want me to throw it at high? Alright, let's do that. Oh boy. I have that CRT. If you watch the first part of, not this series, but the previous one, I have a matching monitor, but it's on the fritz. It's not happy. So I had to switch over to an LCD. But I do have one with the speakers and everything. Alright, let's make this thing cry and push it to 1024 by 768. It's just gonna sit here. Oh boy. Are you sure you wish to keep these new video settings? Not really, but let's go for it. Oh boy. Oh, that looks beautiful though. Hey, that's not too bad actually.
Congratulations, you are the winner.
I mean, I wouldn't play it in that resolution, but it didn't do terribly, I guess. Alright. Now let's change the resolution to something more playable. Because I do want to see how it performs with multiple people in the arena. Because that was, you know, it would just be abysmal. I will try both, but I want to start off with a good result first. Alright, so everything's still on medium, color depth 16, no dynamic lighting. And go to game, start. Oh no, I have to play it again? Oh, that's stupid. Alright, fine. Let's just do it again. I'm gonna stop recording on my iPad here because jeez. When the projectiles really start going, the frame rate dips. Jeez, let me get some health back, buddy. Alright, this won't be long, folks.
Killing spree.
He killed himself. No fair. Jeez.
Rampage. You are a winner.
Alright, recording again. Alright, let's see how this plays with more than one character on screen. So we have 2 opponents in this level. Oh, I didn't plug my microphone back in to the power. I mean, it'll be fine for a little bit, but the battery was low. There. Alright. Sorry I don't have like a VGA capture of this, but you'll see it in the final video. It'll look clearer. Alright. Let's see how badly I can play this.
You suck.
Double kill.
Alright, it severely dips, but it's still playable. As I miss the character, I say it's still playable.
Killing spree.
You like that?
I mean, it's not that bad, but I wouldn't want to do this on this machine with like more than 2 or 3 people in the game. I have 5 health left, oh no. Oh boy. That was a close one there. Mutually assured destruction. Well, at least I'm having fun. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah, bitch.
Congratulations. You are a winner.
Alright, so... yeah, it was okay, but certainly there are limits to this setup, even with a better graphics card. Yeah, I mean, overall, I am impressed. Just looking at some of the chat here. The LAN party. Yeah, I mean, like, one-on-one should be fine, but... oh, there will be. This is only going to be like 3 minutes of the video, I'm sure. So now that we got this installed and the graphics card works, I will be shoving other things into this. So let's click next here. I'm just curious how this level works. Probably not going to finish it. I just want to record some different footage here.
First blood.
This bot is almost too predictable in this map. But it's fun.
Killing spree.
I'm just shooting at anything. Alright, that's enough of that. Yeah, we have a AMD K6 3D processor. Come on, Mike, it's 3D. Let's get details on the processor here. Using this Everest piece of software that I showed in the previous video. Yeah, doesn't even mention the video card, huh? Well, we have, let's see, the processor here is a 392 megahertz AMD K6 II. 32 kilobytes of L1 cache, no L2 cache. And we have a Compaq PC Intel GTL. Well, that's just other stuff. It's not really necessarily this machine. But, yeah, DirectX video shows the Matrox Millennium here. I wonder if that graphic corruption we got with Roller Coaster Tycoon has gone away. I should probably say that for the camera. Let's zoom out a little bit. I wonder if that graphics corruption went away with Roller Coaster Tycoon that we were seeing previously. I wonder if that graphics corruption went away with the Roller Coaster... I wonder if the graphics corruption went away... Oh, fudge. I keep messing up. I wonder if the graphics corruption went away with Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yeah, that's fine. We'll fix it in post. What letter is the disk drive on this? F. Okay. F is for fun! Alright, so let's load our fun that we had here before. Turn off the speakers for a second. My gosh, the fan in this thing is going nuts! Oh, you poor computer, you. You hear that? That poor little processor. Oh boy. Alright, let's do this here. Yes, they're commenting my entrance fee is cheap. Well, we'll see about that. Double the price. Could run at 800 by 600 fine. Even 1024 by 768 is okay as long as you're not scrolling around. Let's close that. Creepy circuits. All right, so let's see. I have an IDE super drive here. I got a USB one, and I got a SCSI one. Now the IDE one is probably going to be the easiest to install, but I don't know if it works. I do have a SuperDisk disk somewhere. Oh boy. Stop recording here. And I need to find that disc because well, if I find the camera, I find the disc, because I was using the camera and I took some photos on it. So where did you put the camera, Steven? Old man noises, as my good pal Bruce would say. Where's that camera? Got the Mavicas over there, but those don't use SuperDisk discs now, do they? They do not. They do not. Oh, there's the camera, right here. How about that? Let's hope the disc is in there. Hey, oh my gosh, it is. How about that? Alright, so we do have our SuperDisk disc and our SuperDisk camera. So I'm going to shut this machine down, and we're going to talk about what we're going to do next. Just go Scuzzy, damn it. Alright, Scuzzy loves Scuzzy. We'll go Scuzzy. Alright, so let's record here. Let's focus on the SuperDisk with this camera. Move the iPad to my lap so I can actually tap the focus button. Okay. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's put a SuperDisk drive in this computer to make sure... No, the line. And now the moment you've all been... Oh, right. Now it's focused. Right. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's put a SuperDisk drive inside of this computer so that sticker is no longer lying to us. Alright, let's stop that. Let's shut this down. Video professor. Oh boy. Please try my product. I won't rip you off, I promise. It would probably be helpful if I actually grabbed the SuperDisk drive here. I guess I should record myself putting it in. Don't take that out of context. You did what on your live stream? Where's the autofocus button? Yeah, close enough. Oh boy. Oh, the amount of wires I am traversing at the moment. Alright. Let's see how this is looking. What did I touch? Go back. There we go. Okay. I really need that screwdriver. Let me go grab my tool set here. Oh, I already misplaced some of these bits. Surprise, surprise. Way to go, Steven. Good thing it's not an iFixit kit. Alright, so first off, we have to remove this floppy disk drive. That's where that mystery screw came from. I cannot talk while I do this. I have to actually, do what I'm supposed to do. So first things first, we have to remove the old floppy disk drive. And on this machine, that means taking out the entire motherboard. And that's why we have to unplug our PCI cards. Ow! Pointy. Ow! SCSI card's unplugged. Video card's unplugged. Alright, now the motherboard just slides out. And yes, the connector for that front faceplate is disconnected. Oh, I didn't have to do that because I already unplugged this previously. Way to go, Stephen. Way to remember things. Whoa, that processor is still very warm. You poor little thing. All these clips. There we go. All right. This is just about as exciting as it looks. Oh boy. Let's take them out. Guess it should say something here. Goodbye, old floppy drive. Goodbye, non-SuperDisk floppy drive. Goodbye limitation. No, that's a. Goodbye silly 1.4 megabyte limits. Guess we'll go with the SCSI one first. I sincerely hope I don't break this thing because my goodness is this cool. Oh, look at that. There's a whole board on the bottom of it and everything. I don't even know if this will fit in here. Probably won't. No, it won't. It's too fat. Oh, with this board on it, it's way too big. It won't fit in the floppy drive slot. Unfortunately, it's way too tall. That's a bummer. Well, I guess we could try the IDE one. Yeah, the IDE one's the same size. Alright, let's talk to the camera so the camera understands why I'm doing this. So unfortunately, I actually do have a SCSI SuperDisk drive here, but unfortunately this extra board on the bottom makes this drive way too tall to fit in the floppy drive bay. Oh crap, the memory card's full. Oh, there goes that take. Hold please. Oh boy. Let me take the microphone off for a second. And I get to run upstairs and change memory cards. That would be a good time for you all to grab a snack or use the bathroom or consider your life choices at this point in time. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, I could shove it in here, but I'd have to have an adapter. I do have one that's meant for a zip drive. It might fit in there, or we could just go full action retro and jank it in there. But I don't know if I have adapter rails. I probably do, but Lunchables time. My life choices are just fine. All right, I'm gonna run upstairs and empty this memory card here, and I don't even know how many folks are watching at the moment. Hold please. Ow. I'll do IDE just because the SCSI one is probably more valuable. if I break it. Still got 74 people watching. Hello, everybody. I'm going to run upstairs. And, yeah, we'll put something silly in that bay, like a Bernoulli drive or something. I actually do want to do that. I do have a Bernoulli drive somewhere. I do want to shove that in there. There it is. It's on the shelf. So I'm going to go download the stuff from this card. And I don't have the Be Right Back music on this machine because I wasn't planning on going this long. But hi. What I'll probably do is tidy up for a bit while I copy this card over, and we'll probably maybe go for another half hour or so. Then I'll wrap it up because I can't stay up too late this morning. I do have to run somewhere pretty early tomorrow, but I will probably do another one of these streams on my Patreon/supporter dealie. So if you're a YouTube member or a patron, that comes out to $1 a month, like $12 a year. If you support me, you see a lot more of these streams. So this is sort of like a public version of what I usually do, except those behind the scenes streams often have a lot more cursing involved. So if you are enjoying this and you think that type of content is for you, please consider subscribing to the channel, liking this video, and if you do want to see that behind the scenes stuff, you can join the YouTube membership, or you could follow me on Patreon and support me there. A link is in the video description. No pressure, just saying that's what we do here. And I need a whiteboard. But, alright, so you could look around in the background and see what stuff there is. I'm going to move the laptop slightly so you get a slightly different view. How about that? How kind am I? How about that? Look, there's a Mac SE back there. There's stuff probably about to fall on my head. You enjoy. I will be back in a few moments. Hopefully. Hello everybody, I'm back. Hopefully that hissing noise wasn't too annoying. Packard smell. Oh boy. Creaky house is better than no house. So that's probably going to take around 10 minutes to copy, unfortunately. But we'll just sit here for a while. If anybody has any questions or want to say anything, now is your chance. I should charge the battery for this SuperDisk camera. I'll do that tonight. Quite honestly, I'm feeling pretty tired, so I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to fiddle around with this thing. I will need to download SuperDisk. No, I think Windows 98 SE had the drivers built in. I think so. Last I checked, but we'll figure it out. Gus is fine. Our rabbit, she's doing good. I do have a second memory card, but I don't think it's fast enough to record in 4K that this camera requires, and it's only 32 gigabytes. And just tonight, we've recorded over 70 gigabytes of footage. So I'm copying that to my network server, and that'll probably finish in about 5-10 minutes or so. And then once that's done, I can bring the memory card back down. We should be good. There's a lot of crap on there I should have removed from part 1 and 2 that was still on the memory card, but I forgot to do that. So that's where we ran out of space pretty quickly. Yeah, hopefully this one works. I haven't tested this before. I really have not. That's the other thing. If we take a look at these drives here, now that I'm noticing it, the button on this floppy drive is very involved. See? Like the eject button. And on the SuperDisk drive, it's not. It doesn't protrude as much. So, yeah. Interesting. Well, oh, actually, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. The IDE version has the same non-existing button. And so I could swap the button if I could figure that out. Good job, Saul. Good luck, buddy. Hey, I didn't notice that until now. That's cool. Tray loading floppy drives? To my knowledge, no. I mean, technically, maybe like with the 8-inch discs. I don't have any familiarity with that. But all right, how does this button come off of here? Oh, if I have to remove this drive, we're not doing that in my sleep-deprived state here. Oh, I see. There's just a little plastic clip. Oh, sweet. We should be able to. Let's inspect this one. Yeah. We should be able to move that button over. Oh, that's cool. I forgot where I got this from. I bought it off eBay. And it came in this envelope in March 2023, apparently. Hey, thank you, past me. Should I keep holding the phone? There's a lot of flux residue on this board, but hopefully this drive works. Apparently they're very finicky. I mean, I've had a few that just died. Hey, maybe this is the one of mine that's already dead, and I just thought I bought it on eBay. Stranger things have happened. I'm going to hop over to my Mac here and see if I can remote into the machine upstairs. Let's see if it's done copying. We have 4 minutes to go, so it's going to take us about 4 more minutes to finish copying all that stuff. Let's see how our microphone batteries are. Okay. That one's still going pretty good. Yeah, this is a Panasonic Lumix GH5S. I got it pre-owned. And the camera lens is a 12 to 60. And it's the Leica model for the Lumix. But I'm pretty happy with it. It's the only ones I have for the camera. But it suited me pretty well. I do not have a dog. No. We only have one bunny right now. Obsolete Techie, where have you been? I've had many stupid PCs on this table, especially recently. There's 2 videos on this, and then another 2 videos on a similar stupid Compaq. And that's where you could see the CRT monitor dying in front of everyone's eyes. Probably just had a bad connection, but I didn't feel like opening it up. Yes, all of our bunnies have chewed wires. Actually, no, a few of them have been very good. But, you know, if they get out and they start nibbling on things they shouldn't, yes. Chewed on plenty of Dell power supplies over the years when my wife had a Dell laptop. Just like 3 of them. One was pretty bad. Our rabbit Bonnie, who she passed a few years ago. We had a power supply for a Dell laptop that was on the couch, and my wife was using her laptop or whatever. Well, we didn't notice it, but the laptop power supply was in like the crevices of the couch. The rabbit found it, ate into the power supply to expose the wire. And so I was tired, and I laid down, and I did a big stretch on the couch, and I came into contact with that power supply, and boy, did that wake me up. I don't have a Tandy. What are you talking about? Oh, boy. I have an Amiga 2000 I'm waiting on parts for, but I don't expect that to miraculously solve the situation. No. This is an unfinished basement. The joys of an unfinished basement are the wires go where they have to go. And I'm the only one that comes down here, and I couldn't care less. If you think that's bad, you should look at the other wires dangling. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, there's a rescue. There's plenty of rescues in New Jersey. They have plenty of bunnies that need homes. Delicious spaghetti. Looks like the file copying is just about done. I'm going to run upstairs and grab that memory card. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I've returned with a memory card with 70 more gigabytes free. Hallelujah. Where's the Tylenol? Alright, here's our microphone. Ugh. I hear voices. Hopefully you couldn't hear what we were saying. That's just creepy. This stupid little microphone on this webcam ain't too bad, is it? Now those are all. There's one power cable. The rest is Ethernet. Trust me. All right. So, what the hell are we doing? That's right. We're gonna film a little bit about the. Let me make sure the iPad's woken up. No, that's right, because we have to reconnect the Wi-Fi because we turned off the camera. And the iPad probably disconnected from the Wi-Fi. Yes, it did. Connect again. It's 12:30 here, so I'm even more tired. And I have to be up around 8 in the morning tomorrow. Anywho, let's try and at least wrap up this section, and then we'll tidy the rest of this up soonish. Move this camera out of the shot. No, actually, that was in there before, so let's not move it. And focus is going to be on the tower. Let's see, make sure my microphone is still recording. It is. And we're recording here. And the rest of those drives are over here. Ah, boy. Get in a weird position here. Okay, so it turns out that this floppy drive, which am I holding? Yes. Well, we hit a bit of a snag because this floppy drive is thinner than the SCSI version of the SuperDisk drive. You can see this has an extra bracket and there's a board on the underside of it. So when you put them side by side, you can see that the floppy drive here is thinner. So this one will not fit in the bay here, unfortunately. But I did discover that the IDE drive will fit in that bay. So we can just put that in there and hopefully that'll work. Now, one thing I did notice is that the button here for the floppy drive sticks out quite a way, and there is no button on this drive. However, getting a closer look at this, it seems that you could plant this button from this drive to this drive. So let's see if we can get that to work. Hopefully that's good enough. I'm going to move this camera out of the way. And I don't want to have to reseat the whole camera and all that stuff, so we're just gonna... I could just record this with my phone. How about that? I need a tripod. Yeah. Well, how about if we just do this here? An interesting angle, huh? Sure. Nope. Come on, phone. Cooperate with me here, please. Thank you. No. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's good enough. Just balance it very carefully. Very, very carefully. Put the SCSI out of the way. This here. Alright, so we're going to remove this button from the floppy drive here. And I think to do that, you just unclip this little piece of plastic. Where's my flathead bit for this thing? Always with the wrong screwdriver, Steven. Well, there's the Phillips screwdriver I thought I lost. Where's my tweezers? Here they are. So we can maybe carefully just pull that up with some tweezers here. Hopefully this plastic isn't too brittle. There we go. And let's try and install this on this floppy disk drive. Not exactly sure how this goes. Oh, that's a bit different. Yeah, poopy. So the way that button goes in is different, unfortunately. So don't know. Yeah, this original button is not going to fit, but maybe we could 3D print a replacement button, because the metal here faces down, where the metal on the original drive sticks straight out. So unfortunately, we don't have a direct way of putting this on here without breaking it. So we'll come back to that a little bit later. Alright, recorded that, that's good enough. Put this back on this floppy drive because I will lose it, but I will have to 3D print something because, yeah, the way this button is, it's not the same. It almost is, but it's not. Oh boy. How is my acting talent? Oh boy. My goodness. Let's stop recording there. So what I need to do is just install this drive, I guess, the IDE one, and make sure you have an IDE cable plugged in. And once we plug it in, and if Windows recognizes it, I think we'll call it for the day. So let me just set up this recording here, and we'll continue. Well, even if we don't have the button there, let's install the drive and see if it'll work at all. So that's the floppy disk cable. We don't want to use that. We want to use this IDE cable. Alrighty. Here's the power cord. There it is. Oh, come on. Don't get stuck. Alright, so you have to screw it in at least in one or two places. I know this is very exciting. And I'm sorry I'm not participating in the chat much. But you could all say, I was there when he did the thing. When the video launches. I'm just going to install the 2 screws in. Should be okay enough to test this thing. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Not going to bother reattaching the cable for the front panel because knowing my luck, we'll have to disconnect this sometime soon. Well, that kind of lines up. I might have to install the other screw, which we did find earlier. Waddle over here. See? Found it. Well, taking that screw out is going to be easy. Putting this one in is not, especially because we just put the damn cover back on this stupid thing. Way to go, Steven. Way to go. You said you weren't going to do it, and then you did it. And one of these plastic tabs is going to break soon due to your ignorance. Computers are fun. Ugh. There's like 1 foot between this table and the camera, so that's also fun. Just move that darn thing out of the way. All right. And that's close enough. Well, we should actually test that here. I should move the camera so you guys can see. Sorry. All right, I think that'll work. Okay, I think that should work. All right, let's stop recording. Let's get this back over here. Let's move these drives out of the way. Let's move our Blue SCSI back here. Let's see, we have to put the logic board back in place and install our PCI cards. So this is all the fun stuff that goes on during YouTube videos that nobody ever shows. And by fun, I mean tedious. You know, someone edits it down and it looks like, oh wow, that was quick. Yeah, no, it wasn't. All right. I just got to install graphics card again. Maybe. All right, let's see. That's fine. Now for the SCSI card. Oh boy. The placement of this stupid tower. Oh god. Yeah. All right, there we go. So that should hopefully be okay. Do we have both IDE cables plugged in? Yes, we do. Are they plugged in the right way? They should be. All right. Let's plug the keyboard back in. Plug the mouse back in. Plug the monitor back in. Plug the sound back in. graphics card back in. And internet, why not? Okay, oh god. That was 20 minutes of my life I'm not getting back. Oh boy. But we'll see, Dana. The way this night is going. Anything's possible. Oh god. Alright, let's see. We have our blue SCSI there. That's still okay. We have our SuperDisk drive. We have to plug in our speakers for power. Got our keyboard situated here. Let's reseat the camera. Excuse me. And refocus that. So we did a lot of things, and we're doing more things. But this is sort of a fly on the wall stream. It's what I usually do for my patrons, but I'm doing it publicly just for funsies. Yeah, we put a new graphics card in that improved performance pretty good with some games. Now we put a SuperDisk drive in here, and who knows if it even works. But we're about to find out. So I'm going to hit record on the camera, and we're going to do a take of that. Let's adjust this slightly. Yeah, that's fine. We'll move this over just like that. There we go. Okay, we put the SuperDisk drive in there, and although it doesn't perfectly line up for now, hopefully, if it works, we could read a SuperDisk disk and see what all this fuss is about. And see what all this fuss is about. And see what all this buzz is about. I'll insert one of those lines there. Does it still line up? Oh, just barely. What the hell's wrong with this stupid thing? Oh, that's why. Ow! There we go. That's better. Alright, let's redo that take then. Okay, well not reinstalled. Okay, well we installed our SuperDisk drive here. It is missing the button there, but hopefully we could figure that out in the future. And now it's time to plug in everything and see... No, we already plugged it in, you idiot. Let's try it again. Oh, God. I'm getting tired, you could tell. Alright, we installed the SuperDisk drive in there. We'll have to fix that button situation in a moment, but I want to see if this SuperDisk drive will work. I'm very curious about that. So let's turn it on and see what happens. Good enough. Please no banging noises. Hey, it made some noises and the light blinked. How about that? Let's skip the memory test here. Zoom in here to the screen. Standard diskette drive not found. That's because there's no longer a standard diskette drive in there. Yes, I know. Calm down. Calm down. Oh boy. Yeah, let's set you up, I guess. .4 megabyte or 120 megabyte. Yeah, that's what we have installed. I guess that's the only suitable option here. So what are you complaining about? I don't set jumpers. We just plug things in and see what works. It's on its own IDE channel. It should just be fine, hopefully. I'm really curious why it started doing that. It didn't do that all the previous video that I recorded. Guess we're gonna move this monitor slightly. No, it'll screw up everything else. Alright, let's see if my computer sees anything. So we have our floppy drive. A drive is not accessible. Let's just put in this SuperDisk and see if it reads it. Disk is not formatted. No. Well, it ejects, so we got that going for us. It's not a, it's a blue SCSI with the SD card, and I didn't disable anything. We have a G drive here. I just noticed that. What's that? Is that this? Hold on a second. That's a loud noise. No, that's something different. Okay. Let's see if the computer knows what to do here. Looks like we don't have a driver for our Rage card anymore. Well, whatever. Floppy disk drive. Standard floppy disk controller. Disk drives. Here we go. Matsushita LS120. Device is working properly. No driver files are required. Okay. Well, let's just try and put in a regular floppy and see if it reads that. Let's see. Where can I find a regular floppy disk? Well, right behind me, of course. And I dropped it. Oops. Almost knocked the computer off the desk, why don't you? Let me zoom out a bit here so people can actually see the floppy disk drive in this video. How about that? Alright, let's just try regular floppy and see if that wants to work. Oh, that's not a good noise. Well, it does see that floppy disk. Oh God, that's a horrible noise. So, it reads this disk. Let's eject it. And let's try again with our SuperDisk floppy. No, I don't want to format it because I'm 99% sure there's data on there. I think there's one way to find out. Oh wait, I think I charged that battery, did I? Hold on. There was a battery for this camera. And I think in the previous episode I charged it, or I was about to charge it, or I considered charging it. Attempts and thoughts were had about it. Poopy. Where the hell did it go? Crap. I just noticed one of the lights fell down over there. How about that? Dang it. Do I have a power cord that'll fit in here? Center positive, but that's a small little barrel jack. I don't think I have anything that'll fit there. Well, we have this USB drive. I'm going to plug this into our streaming computer. Hey, nothing can possibly go wrong there. Because it's Windows, 11, 10, 12, what are we on now? And we're going to plug this into this computer and see if Windows has a heart attack or not. I've never tried this 240 meg drive before. It's making noises. Let's put in a regular floppy here. And see if Windows has any idea what the hell to do with it. Yep, it sees the disk. Excellent. So let's eject it. And let's put our SuperDisk in here and see if it'll read that at all. It's making noises. Yeah, it reads this disk fine. And there's a bunch of pictures on here. Oh, you stupid Compaq. Alright, let me just make a backup of this stuff just in case this disk breaks or anything. So, unfortunately, the Compaq SuperDisk drive seems not want to read the disk. But, as you can see, hopefully, this works. Whee! They are fun sounds. Oh gosh. Now I'm not reformatting it on the Compaq. That makes no sense. That drive is probably busted. But let me copy the data off first. Maybe I will. We'll see. Cover myself? What, am I exposing myself again? I'm sorry. Alright, so we have our Panasonic thingamajig there. Alright, so let's eject this disk. And let's unplug that with its ridiculously short USB cable. It's so tiny and very yellowed. Now, there's no conflicts. It's just the stupid drive being dumb. Alright, let's record this. And let's explain to the fine folks watching this maybe in the future, if I don't die before I release this, what the hell's going on here. Okay, so I tried this disk on another SuperDisk drive on a modern PC, and it read fine. And I was able to copy all the data off. So let's plug this disk into this computer again. And I'm going to let you listen to the fun noises it makes when it tries to read the disk. Yeah, I don't think it's actually going to format it, but I guess we could try. We'll do 120 megabytes as the capacity. And do a quick erase. The capacity you specified is invalid for this disk. Do you want to write the disk at 720K? No. Okay, yeah. Let me put the thing back on my thing here. It depends on what IDE things you're doing, Saul. I'm not really paying attention to the chat. I apologize. But if you're using... If the drive is on its own channel, you should be okay. But, like, say to the IDE to whatever adapters and all that stuff, they're pretty picky. So I'm sorry I can't pay full attention to it now. But try. It does have a built-in driver, because the last time I went down this road on another video, I was looking for drivers and there were no drivers provided because it was built into the operating system. So I think cleaning these drives is a whole ordeal, so I'm not even going to get into that right now. But I will try one silly thing here. Why not? Let's zoom out here. If it wasn't configured with the right jumper settings, I don't believe the drive would be working even as a floppy disk drive, right? And it's by itself on its own IDE channel, so I don't really think that would be pretty much an issue, right? Because if we go to Device Manager in the computer, you can't see this because it's not, you know, really set up for you folks to see it. But we have the drive listed. We go to Properties. The driver says it's installed, and it says no drivers are required or have been loaded for this device. Well, if I go to Update Driver, I guess I could manually do it, but there's a driver date of 1999, which would suggest that Windows 98 Special Edition had an updated driver for it. And it's seeing it correctly, but who knows? It probably won't have the driver for this. So I'm gonna have to talk to the camera. Doy. Let's try this. This is a 240 megabyte SuperDisk drive. It has a very short USB cable. Have no idea if Windows 98 will have any idea of what the heck to do with this thing. Let's try it out anyway with our remaining USB port. SuperDisk USB drive is detected. Windows is installing the software for your new hardware. Windows has found the new hardware. How about that? I doubted it. I'm gonna maybe have to reboot this thing. Oh, that's right. It would be under USB. No, yeah, USB SuperDisk. Device is working properly. Alright, so let's put a disk in. Gotta move things around here. Let's zoom the camera back into the display. People could see that. There we go. Put this on my lap. Alright, maybe it's drive G. Maybe that's what the USB is now. No, let's reboot just to give it a chance here. PC load letter. Well, he's working on a Power Macintosh G4 2112ST. His name is Saul in the chat. So he's working on a Power Mac G4, so keep that in mind. It's making farty noises. This is the last thing we're going to try. It's 1 a.m. and I have to wake up super early tomorrow, and I'm sleepy. Why, thank you. You could pick one up at shop.mac84.net. I should have pinned that as a thingamajig. Bruce makes farty noises. Let me do that now. There we go. Hey, Martin. You're catching me just as I'll probably be signing off shortly, but... Oh, it's making noises. Alright, so now we have a drive A, which is this floppy drive, and we have a drive D, which is the USB floppy drive. Let's see if drive D will read a standard floppy disk on Windows 98. I know it does on a modern machine, but I'm curious. Not accessible. Okay. Let's try drive A again. Oh, wait, we have a new drive H. Sure, 3 floppy drives is good enough for anybody. Ah, that's the USB one. Okay, it's making noises. There we go. Reads a standard floppy there. Excellent. Ejects the floppy. So let's go ahead and eject that SuperDisk from that floppy drive and try the USB SuperDisk drive, which should read that perfectly. And let's open our H drive, or the Hope drive here. And there we go. We are loading SuperDisk files on a SuperDisk drive with a SuperDisk. The sticker on the front of the computer is finally accurate. Kind of. Ah, you stupid thing. I don't know if I want to be just showing all these pictures, but... Oh, these are pictures of VCF, I think. Yeah, there's my friend Dan from Userlandia. High definition photos. Look at that. Perfect. Like and subscribe. Oh, God. What a pain in the ass. So I'm going to pause it here because we've had enough success for the night. Oh, my goodness. Smooth scrolling. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Yeah, either option or C for the OS 9 disk, Saul. And then if you're installing OS 10 for the first time, make sure you format... If you're formatting anything through OS 10, make sure you have the OS 9 drivers checkbox selected in Disk Utility. However, I think in Tiger and Panther it's automatically selected. But, my goodness. Yeah, Dan is great from Userlandia. Fantastic person. I'm going to turn this camera off because we are done recording using our DSLR for the day. I have no idea how many people are still watching. Yes, I wear plenty of shirts from other folks. I wore Shaun of Action Retro shirts in the previous 2 videos about this Compaq thing, or at least one of them. So if you didn't watch the actual non-live video, there's still about 60 people watching. I wore I think the I Love Ugly Computer shirt, which is very appropriate for this piece of crap here. I mean, my goodness. Oh, we're on the cable again. But yeah, this is the insanity. Sorry that you weren't able to get a first view of it, but there's a SuperDisk drive with its gaping hole, and our USB counterpart here. Oh, God. Yeah, this drive must have been one I've taken from something else. I'm going to have to check my eBay purchases, which I'm about to do now, because I don't remember buying one from eBay. That wasn't the USB one. And if I did buy it, I'm curious if it was listed as working, because it sure ain't being happy right now. SuperDisk. Nothing comes up in purchases when I type in super. That's not good. With all those stickers. Alright, so if we go back to August 2021, I bought a USB SuperDisk drive. June 13th, 2023, I bought this USB one. And that, my friends, cost $150. That's an expensive drive. Which I'm glad it works. This is the first time I'm actually testing it. Woo! Yeah. I don't know where that other one came from. This must have came from that that enclosure. It must have came from I bought one box that didn't work. And maybe I could clean it. Who knows? We'll look at that another time, I suppose. But yeah, just one of those things. This stuff doesn't want to work. What are you gonna do? Yeah, they're stupid expensive, and they don't work half the time. At least the 120 meg ones don't. I mean, I have a few USB models of those. I think I have like 4 or 5 of them. But yeah, this one was pricey, and it's all yellowed, so I'll have to retrobrite it or something. The camera's compensating, but it is really quite yellowed. The bottom isn't too bad. But yeah, this is a Japanese model. So yeah. Yeah, they're finicky, man. They are finicky. Yes, the disc is in there. I'm leaving everything on the table. My goal was to try and get all this crap off of the table so I could actually do other stuff on this table and not just stupid Compaq stuff. But that's not happening anytime soon, unfortunately. But yeah, I have a blueberry one and I have like an ice one. I nearly bought one. Oh boy. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I have to wake up stupid early and go hang out with Shaun of Action Retro and do shenanigans. I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but that's what's going to happen. Don't touch my mustache. But, yeah, I guess that's about it. Thank you very much for joining this very impromptu, fly-on-the-wall type stream. Again, I do this all the time, or more than often than not, on my Patreon and YouTube membership supporter thingamajigs. So if you are subscribed to either YouTube membership or Patreon, you probably are used to seeing some of these, or if not, now you know that I do some of these there. Basically a fly-in-the-wall type thing, put the camera on, I do my thing, I talk a little bit, probably curse, but it's a fun thing. So, oh, thank you very much, Tom, and Eric. You have a good night as well. Let me turn off my microphone so I don't kill the batteries. We're going to see what you and Shaun are up to tomorrow eventually. Maybe. If something good comes out of it. If nothing happens, nothing happens. But the plan is to pick up some garbage from his house that I left there. And shenanigans may ensue. We'll see. But we'll try and do something. Even if it's a dumb YouTube short or something like that. But yeah, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Really appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. We did make some progress on this, which is good. So I think we're almost ready to tidy up the video. I do want to maybe put a Bernoulli drive in there. I don't know. We'll see. I'm on the fence of whether that will be more harm than good at this point. But yeah. But that's about it. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'm going to find the end stream button here. And I wish you all a very happy weekend and a good holiday. And if you have that off on Monday, yeah, that's about it. Take care. Bye.